Yeah, I don't remember. It was a while since I did the last quest in this line, so I don't remember how it went. Um, I believe we were dealing with someone other than this Sahagin, because I'm pretty sure I did this in the Amaja one, and I remember being kind of annoyed that it didn't deal so much with them. Although there was some human rammed into it, I could be wrong. Like the Amaja one had Makosi as a sort of focal point, and that kind of bugged me, because I was kind of hoping it would be, about the Amaja specifically. I thought I was hoping the central character would be one of the Amaja. It was a good story though, it's fun. Watching the spawn, this would indicate I'm wrong about this one. So I guess it was just the Amaja one. Oh no, there's also the Spriggan one. There's that dude in the fucking chocobo suit, wasn't there? Norv is in need of someone to watch his clutch while he attends an important task. It'll be me, I'll do it. Promise.
Shh, Tai, I wish to ask a tedious favor of you. There's a task of which I must attend. A task that will take me away from the nursery for a time. Thus, I would have you watch over my clutch while I am gone. You need not feed or discipline the spawnlings. Few and Su have such duties well in hand. Psh, the coral tridents concern me. It would be foolish to think our acts of sabotage have escaped their notice, and they surely desire vengeance. Thus far, my presence has been sufficient to deter any such reprisals. But should they learn of my absence...
They've learned of your absence, boss.
Psh, to where do we travel, Clutch Father? What is the task of which you speak? Do not question your elder Su. Your duty is to care for your spawn brothers, that and not more. Psh, I leave the safety of the nursery to you, Tai. I'll return as soon as I am able.
Oh gee, thanks. Thanks for that.
Psh, but Clutch Father...
Boy, listen, I'm in charge, sir. The man said so. I'll try and take my thunder. It is solely mine. Right, Sue, what are you up to?
I have known the Clutch Father to leave the nursery in another's care. The fate of our people must hang in the balance. Psh, I wish only that he would trust us with the details. Spawnlings we may be, but we have taken our warrior rights, and yet the Clutch Father would not even describe to us the battles of his youth. Now that I think on it, he has told us almost nothing of himself. We know little of his past, or his part in the old wars. Psh, will you do something for me, Tai? I want you to find out about this vital task, and learn if there is aught we can do to aid the Clutch Father. Many of our older kin speak of him with reverence and respect. They live in scattered about our territory, the reef of Sending, Riva Hide, and even one of Moonshade Isle, though you may need one of Paths, Elbis to carry you there. Perhaps in the stories, you might hear the clue we need to solve this mystery.
I'm not sure what the mystery is, but yeah, sure.
Now, to get them to speak with you, you'll need to show them this shell inscribed with our clutch mark. That should cause their memories to tumble forth of their own accord. The elders do love reminiscing about the days
Of old, I guess. Come, Meteon. We must go. On a journey to where? Don't nobody know. Don't nobody know. Yes, I'd like to go on a journey, sir. Please, if you don't mind. Yes, no, not the you too. Wow. Very good. We'll go back and breathe underwater. The way that was heading down. Present clutch max. Okay. What up, dude?
Psst, leave me be, Shawwalker. This is my isle. I'm harming no one.
Other thing.
Why do you carry Nov's clutch back? Has he cashed his lot in with the fineless ones? But it is too late for Nov. His time ended long ago. Zug is the champion of the spawning grounds now. No other warrior is fit to claim the mantle of Scarlet She-Devil. Mark my words, he shall rise to the greatest on the mountain of Shawwalker Bones.
If you say so, mate, if you say so. Call me not convinced. My buddy. My buddy, my pal, my friend. We're just flying elsewhere. I think so. At the tower. Yeah, okay. Oh. Switch that up a bit. Switch up. I just can't switch up. Yo, dude.
Psst. This is sacred place, Shawwalker. Only tridents of fallen Sahagin are allowed to impale the reef of sending.
That's nice.
You come at the best of Nov's clutch. The spawnlings wish to know more of their clutch, father, do they? Psst. It is odd that they send a Shawwalker, but then many things appear odd in my aged eyes. These, and well, finless one. Nov was once the undisputed leader of the Colin Tridents, a mighty warrior who fought of naught but glory and prosperity of his people, who tell his offspring that, who tell them that they ought to be proud of their clutch father and his deeds.
I will do, and I think they are. They seem to respect him quite a large deal. I didn't want to join a fade. How dare you force me into such without my consent? It's just rude. Uncalled for. This is an area that exists apparently. Hello. Shh! Why do you bother me, finless one? I did not summon you or any weavers to do my bidding. Actually, I do a weird one for this one. So, you were the one who others have seen consulting with Nos Clutch. Fortunate for you that our Shawwalkers look the same to us. If you come seeking your Sahagin friends, I and Nov has come to parley with Zug in the serpent's tongue. If only I could guess the subject of their discussion. Here, take your shell back, finless one. What a dick. What a dick. One of the more daft voices, but hey. Hey ho, that's what we do. That's where we go. We do what nobody else knows. What do you know? Not much, actually. Turns out I don't know all that much. Alright, dude, I'm back.
Well, Ty, did the old ones have much to say?
Yeah, respect your papa.
Psh, the Clutch Father once led the Coral Tridents. Incredible. And now you say he goes to meet with the Trident's current leader. Psh, he cannot possibly expect to negotiate with those fanatics. The stink of ambush upon this parley reaches me even here. Psh, oh, Clutch Father, this is why you have chosen to attend the meeting without your spawnlings. You mean to fight those savages alone? Finless one, psh, I would willingly face battle myself, but I cannot abandon my clutch to protect my clutch mates. It fails you to ensure this does not end in tragedy. The Clutch Father meets a meeting in the cold Tritons, in the serpent's tongue. You are the only one I can trust to rescue him. When the parley turns sour, and you have to be sure it can.
Okay. If you could just stop saying shh so much, it would do my voice the world of good. Just as a polite request. A simple polite request, you know. I don't think I'm asking too much. I've come to party. I've come to party. I've come to party. I'd stop a ambush, as it were. I wait in ambush to end the ambush. His little helmet's pretty cool. He's got like a Roman vibe going on.
Shh, you come alone to our lair, North. Your mind is as wilted as your fins, old one.
What a dick. No, it's this dickhead.
Their greeting to you, young Zug. Psst, you have no right to call me by that name. I am the Scarlet Sea Devil enemies of the Coral Tritons. Tremble at my coming. You would do well to show some respect. Psst. Calm yourself, Zug. I did not come here to trade insults. I only wish to talk. Have you thought about our future, Zug? The future of the Sahagin? Have you seen how our people fade into darkness like the evening sun, sinking below the ocean waves? Psh, psh. Poetry now. You have become even more pitiful than I suspected. You were once feared above all, bloodthirsty as a shark, deadly as a race sting, savage as a sea serpent, the terror of the indigo deep. Psh, you were the first Scarlet Sea Devil. Have you forgotten who you truly are?
I'm shook. I'm not that shook.
I consigned that title to the deep long ago, along with my heinous past. Psst. And that is why your legacy must live on through me. The Coral Tritons will thus have spears into the very hearts of this land, and bathe in the gushing blood of the finless ones.
That's a terrible idea. I'll kick your booty.
If we lack the territory in which to spawn, then we shall take it by force. Our offspring will thrive on the sand that was drunk, the life waters spilled from our enemies. Psh, I see my words are wasted on you. It is so hard to understand, Zug. What is needed right now is diplomacy, not war. Your hubris will doom our spawnlings to live for violence and misery, with the edge of a soldier's blade for the only Cease,
I guess.
The only one doomed here is you. Did you expect to leave here alive, North?
Nah, he knew what was gonna happen to him. He's not stupid. Don't worry, North, I'm coming down.
Kill the traitor, rip off his fins, strip away his scales.
Well, that just seems a bit extreme, sir.
Psh!
Whoa. What's going on?
Psh!
Oh.
Psh! You said he was weak now. Feeble.
Would seem he's still a badass.
Psh! Cowards. Spineless sea dogs.
Then you fight him, you little pussy.
Return to the shallows, Zug. You are not ready for the ocean deep. Psh! This is far from over, old one. As the infirmities of age claim your vigor, I shall only grow stronger. We shall see which of us is remembered by history as a true scarlet sea devil.
Jerk face. Yeah, I said it. My cruelty knows no bounds. My buddy, I saw it all with my own 2 eyes.
You stood ready to rush to my rescue? Psh! I smell Sue's hand in this.
You're not wrong. That doesn't mean you get to celebrate being right.
I yet think of him as my little spawnling, but his instincts are those of a warrior grown. My strength has not dimmed so much that I need cower behind the fins of my offspring. But you have my thanks all the same. Come, let us return to the nursery. It would not be wise for you to linger here.
I've been here several times and kicked all the booty. Many, many times, okay? I'm good. I can handle it. I mean, you send me here regularly for your daily tasks, so you know this. Otherwise you wouldn't send me here, would you? Me, sir? Sir? I'm maybe being a little too cocky. It's possible. I won't lie. I accept the possibility.
Psh, an explanation is in order, Tai. Sue, I would have heard this as well.
Really?
I am listening, Clutch Father. There is much I've kept from the Clutch, but the wreckage of my pst cannot stay submerged forever. It is time to tell you my tale.
I hope it's not a long one for my voice's sake, sir.
15 years ago, I led the Coral Tridents in countless acts of piracy, pillage, slaughter, and kidnapping. There was no foul deed I did not commit. The shore walkers of La Nacia. I was nightmare-made flesh, a demon from the Indigo Deep, the Scarlet Sea Devil. All those I killed, all the land I seized, I did so for the future of my people. I had not a single shred of doubt that my actions were just, as I was as zealous as Zug is now. It is tradition among the Sahagin that our queen, the Indigo Matriarch, reward a proven warrior with a clutch of her eggs. Such a champion earns the right to become Clutch Father to the spawnlings thus hatched.
Right?
Even among the elite, my victories overshadowed all others. The matriarch honored me with more than 100 eggs,
Oh, crikey, look at you go.
from which many healthy offspring emerged. My clutch was the envy of the tribe. Never in my arrogance and pride did I expect what was that to happen next. I returned to my nursery after a typical campaign of looting ships, only to be greeted by a sight that haunts me to this day. The broken corpses of my spawnlings strewn atop one another in a gruesome mountain of death.
Oh god. Sorry to hear that, buddy.
This was an act of pure vengeance. The shore walkers had trailed me to our island home and waited patiently for me to leave. Then they put my children to the sword. I wept and howled until it seemed my sanity had fled. Then all at once I understood the blame for my spawnling's grisly fate. It belonged with me.
That's very grown up of you to understand that, son. I mean, it's not just your fault, though. But it is partly your fault.
Hate and suffering brings only more of the same. It draws you in a whirling maelstrom of reprisal and retaliation that leads to naught but a soulless abyss.
You make a good Jedi, son.
My salvation lay in the few unhatched eggs that had somehow escaped my bloody retribution. I cast away my hollow dreams of glory and focused on raising my surviving sons. You and your spawn brothers, Sue. The Scarlet Sea Devil died that day, and north the Clutch Father was born. Psh, I'm proud of you, Clutch Father. We will stop the coral trites. I promise thee this. Not just for ourselves, but for the Clutch mates we left behind.
Good on you too, Sue.
Does it all make sense now, Ty? The reason I recruited you to our cause? To be truthful, I've never forgiven the shore walkers for what was done.
Nor should you, sir, to be fair.
But I will never let my actions be guided by rage, for that path will not bring us the peace I desire. No, I would create a legacy worth leaving for my children. Let us continue building that bridge, Ty.
Sure thing, buddy. Let us build a bridge together. Alright. I take it back. This one is definitely based on the Sahagin. And not some random other person. That's pretty cool. I'm liking where it's going. It's weird doing it having already done the role quest for Limsa and Endwalker. So I feel like that probably built off of this a little bit. So I'm doing things a bit backwards, but what else is new? But yeah, fun time.